What's going on, guys? It's Kolo here and welcome back to a new video on the channel. So today I'll be ranking the best icons in FIFA 23 Ultimate Team, and just let you know this is my first icon tier list video. I've previously done the attackers, midfielders and defenders tier list, so if you haven't watched those, links will be in the description. And also I will be including all the icons in the game just because I feel like some players don't just deserve to go in the list, and also this is my personal opinion. So if you disagree with me with any of the players, feel free to leave down the comments below who you feel should have gone higher or lower in the tier list. So starting things off, we have my boy Baggio. Now I have a lot of problems with this Baggio card. First of all, his stamina. Like, you can't start this guy in the game and expect to finish the game with him. Like, you just can't. And then his strength and his pace as well. For me, this card doesn't deserve to go higher than the not decent tier. Teen Titans Baresi. Now I like the way EA upgraded this guy's stats from his prime card. I like the pace upgrade, his defense and physicals as well. For me, Baresi is a good player, but the downside on him is his height. Like, this late into the game, you want a tall player at your centre back position. So for me, because of that reason, Baresi deserves to go in the decent tier. Next, we have Football Day Barnes. Now, this is another card that I like the way EA upgraded him from his prime as well. Good pace, good dribbling, good shooting as well. But I feel there are better players that will go in the very good tier. So for me, Barnes deserves to go in the decent tier. Next, we have Team of the Year Sanchez. I believe this card came out as an SBC a long time ago. Very good dribbling, very good pace as well, very good shooting. For me, Sanchez, I would take Sanchez over someone like Barnes, so, and definitely Baggio. So for me, Sanchez deserves to go in the very good tier. Teen Titans Bergkamp. Now, what I love about this card is that EA gave him 5-star skill moves. Like, I was actually surprised when I used him. Like, when you see this guy, you feel, because of his height, you feel 5-star skill moves won't feel nice on him. But when I actually used him, I actually enjoyed his 5-star skill moves. So for me, Bergkamp is definitely a level above Barnes. So for me, he deserves to go in the very good tier. Next, we have Football Day Best, our first world-class tier card. Best in a wing position is really nice. His pace, he feels rapid on the ball. His 5-star skill moves really nice to work with. Yeah, definitely world class. But for those that have his prime, I'll say his prime goes in the very good though. I don't think his prime deserves to go in the world class. Next, we have Teen Titans Blanc. I actually packed this guy on my main account. This card's tackling ability is very nice. The only bad thing I can say about this card is his pace. His pace sometimes can be inconsistent. Like, he doesn't really catch up to players once players get him behind. So for me, Blanc deserves to go in the very good tier, just a level below the world class tier. World Cup Butragueño. This card, I believe EA gave this card 5-star skill moves. Sorry, 4-star skill moves, I mean. And when they gave this card 4-star skill moves, I feel like that really gave everyone a chance to be able to use him, because this card on 3-star skill moves wasn't really nice. You couldn't pull off like basic skill moves with him. So now that he has 4-star skill moves, he has really good dribbling and very good shooting as well. For me, Butragueño deserves to go in the very good tier. Yeah, definitely. Prime Cafu. Now, Prime Cafu for me is the best icon fullback in this game. For me, Prime Cafu deserves to go in the world class tier. Yeah, definitely for me the best icon fullback. Prime Campbell. Now, another card that the tackling is amazing, but the problem is the pace. 80 pace for me this late into the game, and with the center backs I'll be putting in a world class tier. I don't think he deserves to go there. Barnes for me is a not decent tier. Yeah, I'll take Baresi over him, so it doesn't deserve to go in the decent tier. Next, we have Cannavaro. Now, Cannavaro again is another center back that his pace also is not doing it for me. He has good defending, good physicals, but for me, he's on the same level as Campbell. Football Day Cantona. Now, this card with 5-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot is crazy. Like, something again I like about this card is his strength. Like, if you use this guy, you know, once you play those true balls and you're in behind, trust me, there's no catching this guy. Like, he just has that strength to be able to just get in behind players, and I really love that about Cantona. For me, Cantona is a comfortable world-class tier card. Really love him in that striker position. Carlos Alberto. Now the thing I love about this card is the fact that you can play him in the centre back position. Like having that as a right back is very, very good. But for me though, I would take someone like Cafu over him in that right back position. So for me, Carlos Alberto deserves to go in the very good tier, just a level below Cafu. Next we have Teen Titans Roberto Carlos. I don't know why he has the prime card design, but we move. Well, Roberto Carlos is a tricky one because he has 5-star skill moves, very rapid on the ball, has good strength as well to get the ball off your opponent. But for me, the problem with this card is his height. Like you guys know that crossing in this game is very, very good, and you need a left back that can win headers over your opponent. And for me, Carlos doesn't do that enough. So for me, for that reason, I'll put Roberto Carlos in a very good tier. If he was taller, definitely world class. Next, we have Team of the Year Cole. I personally use Cole, and he has decent pace if you stick a shadow on him. Has decent defending stats as well. For me though, I'll take someone like Carlos Alberto or Roberto Carlos over him. So for me, I'll put Cole in the decent tier. Yeah, definitely doesn't deserve to go higher or lower than the decent tier. Cruyff, a card that has 5-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. Definitely a card that deserves to go in the world class tier. I love this card. I think it's his mid. Yeah, I did his mid SVC, and up to this point of the game, I'm still enjoying him. So yeah, his prime definitely world class. Next we have Dalglish Teen Titans, another card that has 5-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. Dalglish is a very, very good card, but the question is, he starts attacking wise is very, very good, but the real question is, does he deserve to go on the same tier as Cruyff or Cantona? Dalglish, yeah, for me, yeah, Dalglish is just going to world class here. Yeah, definitely. Using this guy like in your attacking, like while attacking, is very, very nice because you can pull up 5-star skill moves, shoot on any side of his foot. Dribbling also is very, very nice. Yeah, for me, definitely a world class tier card. Teen Titans Del Piero, another card that has 5-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. I believe now this is the third player in a row that has both 5-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. Del Piero though, I know he has 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot, but in my opinion, he's not on the same level as Dalglish. Like Dalglish just feels a little better. Like his finishing also is a little better for me, even though Del Piero has got 95 shooting and Dalglish has got 94 shooting. For me, I just feel like Dalglish finishes more of my chances than Del Piero, and also the dribbling as well. For me, I'll put Del Piero a level below Dalglish and Cruyff. So for me, he deserves to go in the very good tier. Next, we have Footbede Desai. I believe this card is in objectives, where you get the 3 options. Personally, I didn't go for him, I won't lie. I went for the FX player pick and I got myself a Modric. But he's a good card to get. It's a good card to have. Good pace on him, very, very good tackling. The way he goes into his tackles is very nice. But for me, I just feel that he doesn't deserve to go in the world class tier. Yeah, I feel like he's just a level below the world class tier. So for me, he deserves to go in the very good tier. Next, we have Teen Titans SCN. I've used this card and in the CDM position. I personally enjoyed him. I enjoyed his tackling, his pace as well. But my problem with this card is his dribbling. Like, he doesn't just feel too good on the ball. Like, you can definitely tell when you're going for some turns that he takes some extra touches that you don't want. So for that reason, I feel SCN deserves to go in a decent tier. If he had better dribbling, I'll move him to the very good tier. But with his dribbling, definitely deserves to go in a decent tier. Next, we have World Cup Eto, a card that has 5-star weak foot. Eto is a really nice card. Another player that if he gets in behind, there's no catching him. Has very good strength, good pace, very good shooting. For me, Eto though doesn't deserve to go in the world class tier, but definitely is a comfortable, very good tier player card. Let's just say player card. Very comfortable, very good tier player. Yeah. Next, we have Footbede Eusebio. Yep, definitely a world class tier card. 5-star, pace, dribbling, shooting, strength, everything, bro. Eusebio, one of the best strikers in this game. Definitely world class tier. Next, we have Teen Titans Ferdinand. Rio is a good card, good pace, good strength, good defending. The way he goes into the tackle as well is exceptional. But the thing is, would I put him a level above someone like Desai or who again, or Blanc? Nah, I feel he's on the same level as those players. For me, a comfortable, very good player. Next, we have Team of the Year Makelele. Makelele, I believe this card just came out as an SBC. Personally, I won't be doing him because he's not a special card to me. Very good, has good defending in the CDM position, also good pace as well. But for me, would I put him in a very good tier though, above someone like SEN? Yeah, I would take him over someone like SEN. Yeah, you can definitely tell that Makelele's dribbling is better than SEN. So for me, Makelele deserves to go in the very good tier. Gattuso, I believe is another card that came out as an SBC. Yeah, I believe he came out as an SBC. Gattuso is a good card actually. He's fast, his defending is nice as well, physical is nice. The problem again with this card for me is his dribbling. Like, I feel like SCN even has better dribbling than him, but I feel his defending and physicals like just help him, like they overshadow his dribbling stats. So because of his defending and physicals in the CDM position, I'll put Gattuso in the decent tier. Next, we have Teen Titans Gerard. Gerard in his CM position is nice, has very good shooting. His passing is a joke. His dribbling is alright. His dribbling is alright. His pace, you put a shadow on him is okay as well. But for me, Gerard doesn't deserve to go in the same tier as someone like Makelele. I'll take Makelele in that CM and CDM position over him. For me, Gerard deserves to go in a decent tier. Next, we have Team of the Year Hulit. Now, this guy is the thumbnail of this video, and there's a reason for that. Hulit is definitely a world-class tier player. One of the best CMs in this game / CDMs. I feel like the only person that can compete with Hulit presently in this game is Jude Bellingham. That's the only player that can compete with Hulit. So yeah, for me, definitely world class. Next, we have Prime Thierry Henry. Henry is a bit of a sticky one because if you use this guy in game, like if he's fast, his shooting is very nice, but you can tell that his dribbling can be better in game. Like, you definitely want someone that can turn better in your striker position. For me, Henry is a level below someone like Bergkamp, so deserves to go in the decent tier. Next, we have Footbede Jairzinho, 5-star, crazy dribbling, crazy pace, crazy shooting. Definitely a world-class tier card. Yeah, definitely. Next, we have Kaka, another player that has 5-star weak foot and a 5-star skill moves. Yep, Kaka, yep, definitely world class as well. Look at those two Brazilian players. Next, we have Teen Titans Close. I believe that's how you say his name. Close is for me, Close is not amazing, I'll be honest. I don't really see anything special about this card. His dribbling is mid. It's very mid. His shooting is decent, pace decent, passing not very good. For me, Close, I believe I say, yeah, it's Close, sorry. Close for me doesn't deserve to go in a decent tier. Comfortable, not decent tier player. Kluivert, another card that I'm not a big fan of. For me, Kluivert is on the same level as someone like Close, so for me, deserves to go in the not decent tier. Next, we have Footbede Coleman. Coleman's pace can be a little bit dodgy sometimes. His defending is decent with a shadow. Physicals also decent. Passing very good. For me, I'll take someone like Ferdinand or Desai or even Blanc in that centre back position. So for me, I'll put Coleman in the decent tier. Next, we have Teen Titans Lam. Now, Lam in a right back position for me is actually underrated. Like, this guy feels very fast on him with a shadow cam style, and also the way he goes into tackle. When you see him in game, you think that he's like a small player, so he won't win the ball like very often. But if you use this guy, you will know that that's the opposite of what he does in game. For me, Lam is a very good player. Yeah, definitely deserves to go in the very good tier. Next, we have Teen Titans Lampard. Now, when I use Lampard, I was actually shocked because he wasn't the Lampard that we know in FIFA. Like, this Lampard is actually good. Like, he's actually decent in game. Like, he's passing, he's shooting, he's dribbling as well. For me, I think his dribbling is better than someone like Gerrard in that CM position. So, for me, I'll take Lampard over Gerrard. So, for me, Lampard is a very good player. Definitely deserves to go in the very good tier. Next, we have I believe that should be World Cup Figo. Yep, World Cup Figo. Now, I believe this card has 5-star skill moves. His 5-star skill moves is very nice to work with. That's the only good thing I can say about this card, because his pace for me can be better, his shooting can be better as well. For me, being this far into the game, I feel Figo is a comfortable, decent tier player. Team of the Year Muller. Now, this guy's finishing is crazy. His finishing is very, very nice to work with. His pace with a Hunter Chem style or even like maybe an engine is nice as well. Dribbling is decent. For me, Muller is a bit of a tricky one, you know. Muller, for me, Muller is a decent tier player. I'll take someone like Eto or Del Piero in that striker position. So for me, Muller deserves to go in a decent tier. Team of the Year Beckham. Now, if you know the price this guy goes for on the market, like, it's actually crazy. I think he goes for like 3 mil or something like that. Like, I'll be honest, I've used him and I'll be honest, I'm not saying he's not good, but I don't think he goes for the price he goes for. Like, I'll be surprised if someone actually uses his coins to go get this guy for 3 million coins. Like, I'll be really surprised. For me though, he's a good card but doesn't deserve to go in the world class. Definitely deserves to go in a very good tier though. Maldini, for me, the best icon center back in this game. Definitely world class, no question about that one. Definitely world class. Footbede Mateos. I don't hate Mateos, but he's a very, very good card. Very, very good. My only problem, and this is the only problem with this card, is his dribbling. Like, 84 dribbling for me can be a lot better. Like a lot more better. Because of his dribbling, I'll put him in the very good tier. Yes, I feel like that dribbling just needs a bit of increase for him to go to the world class tier. Next, we have World Cup Bobby Moore. When this card first came out, it was very usable because at that time we didn't have a lot of fast attackers. But being this far into the game, Moore for me doesn't even deserve to go in a decent tier. I'll be honest. For me, Moore is a not decent tier player. Next, we have Team of the Year Nesta. This guy's tackling is crazy. Like, the way the animations he gets when he goes into tackles is a joke. But the only problem with him is his pace. Like, 80 pace again is not just something you can use at this point of the game. For me though, I'll take someone like Nesta over Moore just because of his tackling ability. So for me, Moore deserves to go in the decent tier. Next, we have Teen Titans Owen, a card that they gave 5-star skill moves. I'll be honest, 5-star skill moves was actually nice to use with Owen. His finishing too was nice as well. But I just feel like, for me, I'll take someone like Del Piero over him or Bergkamp. For me, Owen deserves to go in the decent tier. I won't put him in the very good tier. I don't think he's on the level of the players in the very good tier. Next, we have World Cup Petite. Petite's dribbling is a huge problem. 7 dribbling, nah. Even as a CDM, because you know you don't really use your CDM when you're attacking, but you still need a little dribbling ability on your CDM, a little. For me, Petite, I would take someone like SCN over Petite. I'll be honest. For me, Petite deserves to go in a not decent tier. Yeah, I don't really rate him. Perez is a bit of a tricky one because he has 5-star skill moves, and I'll be honest, when I use this card, the 5-star skill moves didn't really come off as I expected it to. Like, you know, when you use a player that has 5-star skill moves, maybe someone like Cruyff, like, he just comes off naturally. But with Perez, I feel like it doesn't come off so naturally. Like, you definitely notice that his 5-star skill moves animations don't look too nice. They don't come off as nicely as them Cruyff and Jairzinho's. And also his shooting as well can be a bit shaky in the box. for that reason, I'll put Perez in the decent tier. I won't put him on the very good tier. I don't think he's on the level of players in the very good tier. Next, we have Team of the Year Perlo. Recently packed this guy. His 5-star skill moves, I'll be honest, it's nice to work with. But apart from that, really, and as well as his passing, there's nothing really special about this card. I'll take someone like Mateus or Lampard over him. For me, Perlo is a comfortable, decent tier player. Footbed Puskas. Now 5-star weak foot on this guy is very nice to work with. Very agile on the ball. Great shooting, crazy shooting in fact. For me though, Puskas, for me, does he deserve to go in the world class tier? Puskas. Nah, I don't think so. I'll take someone like Eusebio or Cantona in the striker position over Puskas. For me though, he deserves to go in the very good tier. I'll be honest though, I'm thinking of putting him like in between because he's actually really good. Like I'll take him over all the strikers in the very good tier. So yeah, I think I'll do this. I'll just put him here in the middle of the world class tier and the very good tier because it's actually a really good card. Next, we have Teen Titans Raul. This card with 5-star weak foot is very nice to work with. Has good strength as well. Even though his physical say he has 79, feels very different in game. His space with a hunter can be improved a lot. For me, I like Raul when I use him, but would like put him in a very good tier though. Raul, nah, I'll put him on the same level as someone like Owen. So for me, Raul is a decent tier player. Prime right card. I'll be honest, well, you guys know when you get this guy in an icon pack, it's a very bad feeling, bro. Very bad feeling. Nothing good about this card. Nothing that really attracts me to this card. For me, definitely a not decent tier player. Yeah, definitely nothing good about him. I have Footbed Rivaldo. Now this is a card that I completed the SBC and I used him and I enjoyed him. Like this guy, his prime card like was very annoying because of his 2-star weak foot, I believe. Yeah, his 2-star weak foot, like it was so annoying to work with inside the box. But now that they increased his 2-star weak foot to a 5-star weak foot, it's a whole different story. For me, Rivaldo is definitely a very good tier player. Yeah, definitely. Next, we have Team of the Year Ronaldinho. You guys already know, someone that's extinct on the market. Definitely a world-class tier player, no question about it. One of the best wingers in this game. Crazy on the ball, crazy shooting, crazy pace. Everything about this Team of the Year Ronaldo is a joke. Yeah, definitely world-class tier. Next, Teen Titans Ronaldo. Even Prime Ronaldo will go world class. All the versions of Ronaldo except the I believe is the baby Ronaldo, yeah, will go S tier. So yep, definitely world class tier player. Another top tier player. Finishing crazy step overs with this guy. You guys already know, crazy player. Next, we have Footbed Rooney. 5-star skills on this guy again. Very nice to work with. Very good dribbling, good pace, good shooting. For me, Rooney is a level above someone like Thierry Henry or Owen. So for me, he deserves to go in the very good tier. Next, we have Footbed Rui Costa. Now, this guy, the way he was common during the Footbed promo, he was so annoying. Like you see, you open a pack, then go behind, because you know when the pack got released, you have to, if you pack a Footbed icon, in some cases, you have to go like to the end of your pack to see the player you actually packed. Like you would go and see a Footbed icon and be happy, then you now see him. Like it was, it was actually funny back then. Well, Rui Costa, honestly, nothing that excites me about this card. Definitely could be better in many aspects. For me, Rui Costa deserves to go in the not decent tier. Yep, definitely will take all the players in the decent tier over Rui Costa. Next, we have Footbed Rush, another player that popped up a lot during the Footbed promo, like a lot. For me, the same level as Rui Costa, not decent tier. Yep, definitely nothing great about these two cards. Next, you have Team of the Year Zanetti. Now, what I like about this card is the fact that you can also play him in the CDM position. Is it CM or CDM? One of the two. Like, it's actually really nice because in that position also he's very nice to use. Zanetti for me is let me see. Yeah, he's a decent tier player for me. Yeah, I won't put him in a very good tier. For me, comfortable, decent tier player. Next we have Footbirthday Shearer. They also gave this guy 5-star skill moves. I believe he came out as an SBC as well in swaps. Shearer, for me, even with the 5-star skill moves, his dribbling could be way better. His pace too as well, not really good for me. His shooting though is very nice, I must admit. Shearer for me, nah, I won't put Shearer in a very good tier. Would I put him in a decent tier? Sure, yeah, I'll put him in a decent tier. I feel like the 5-star skill moves and his finishing just saves him a little bit. So Shearer, you go in a decent tier. Next we have World Cup Stoichkov, card that came out a long time ago as an SBC. Stoichkov, I don't mind this card. I just feel like there are lots of better players even in a decent tier that will take over him. Stoichkov for me is a not decent tier player. Yeah, nothing special for me about Stoichkov. Could be better at dribbling, pace as well, and shooting is okay, but yeah, pace and dribbling could be way better in the wing position. Next we have Teen Titans Torres. Now the only Torres is a very nice card. Pace very good, strength very good, shooting, but his dribbling for me could be way better. Torres for me is I'm thinking of putting him in a very good, because it's actually really good. Just his dribbling. Yeah, I'll put Torres in a very good tier, because I believe this card also has a 5-star weak move. Like 5-star skill move is very nice to work with in the striker position. Like just knowing that when you turn in any direction, you can shoot on any of his foot, whether right or left. Like it's really nice to know that, and his finishing as well is in the box. Very nice for me. Very good tier player. Next we have World Cup Drogba. You guys know this guy's dribbling is so annoying. Like, you know the funny thing, like when I use Drogba, like I just can't use him. Like I just can't use this guy. But when I come up against this guy in weekend league, like bro, this guy plays against me like prime Ronaldo. Like literally, like he just uses his strength against my defenders, bodies everyone, shoots his goals, his shots enter like it's a joke. But when I use him, I don't know what happens. Like it's some crazy stuff. Well, Drogba for me, nothing great about him. His shooting is nice, I must admit, but apart from his shooting, nothing really. Maybe his strength as well. For me, Drogba is a decent tier player. Yeah, because I'll definitely take him over Klose or what other striker do we have there? Or yeah, only Klose there. I'll definitely take him over Klose. So for me, he's a decent tier player. Next we have Footbirthday Veron. Now I personally use this card and he's actually very good all-rounded. My only problem with him is his dribbling. His dribbling can be a problem from time to time, and also his pace as well in that CDM position, but definitely not a terrible player that I will put in a not decent tier, so deserves to go in a decent tier. Team of the year Vidic. Now this guy's tackling is insane. His pace as well is very nice. For me, Vidic is definitely a world-class player. Yeah, definitely a world-class player. This guy's transitions, his tackling animations, like yeah, definitely world-class player. Next we have Teen Titans Patrick Vieira. Yep, no question about that one. Definitely a world-class tier player. Tackling, pace, dribbling, outside foot shots, pace, passing, as already said, pace, basically everything, bro. This guy is very good. Next we have Team of the Year Xabi Alonso. I believe this card also came out as an SBC as well. I did him. He was not a bad player. Yeah, I don't mind him. His passing is nice. His pace can be a little bit better. His dribbling as well can be better. For me, I'll take someone like Makelele or Beckham, or even who's the CM again in a very good tier, or Mateus over him. For me, Xabi Alonso is a comfortable, decent tier player. Next we have Teen Titans Xavi. Now, one thing I'll say about this card is his dribbling. His dribbling is very good. But apart from it, and also his passing as well. Apart from his dribbling and his passing, there's nothing really about this card. Like just dribbling and passing. And I'll be honest, you need more things in your CM. So for me, Xavi is not on the same level as someone like Lampard or Beckham. But he's also for me better than someone like Rijkaard or who's there again? Yeah, Rijkaard or Petit. So for me, Xavi is definitely a decent tier player. Yeah, definitely a decent tier player in my opinion. Next we have Prime Zambrotta. Now the one thing I like about this card, I really like about this card, is that he can play in the left back and in the right back position with his 5-star weak foot. So that is really nice to have on your right back. For me, Zambrotta is a very good card, but just not on the level of someone like Cafu. So we definitely put him in a very good tier. Next, we have Teen Titans Keane. This also came out as an SBC as well. Keane is actually a nice card, good pace on him, crazy defending, crazy physical, very nice dribbling as well. I really like how they upgraded this card from his prime card, because his prime card, let's not even talk about it. But this card on the other hand, definitely a very good tier in my opinion. Yeah, definitely a very good tier player. Next, Teen Titans Zidane. Yep, 5-star, crazy dribbling, all the stats very nice, definitely a world-class tier player. Well, there's it for your attacking tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember that if you don't agree with any players I've put in any tiers, it's okay, you can put down in the comments. I'll reply to all of you guys. So yeah, make sure you leave a like, consider subscribing as well, and for now, peace.